Hi there. Today on this James the Bike Guy, we take a look at the Saris Super Clamp EX bike rack. This is a rear mounted trailer hitch rack from Saris, and we're going to go through how to install it and what it's like to use bikes on it. The first thing we're going to go ahead and do here is go ahead and open up the package to see what's inside. So the first thing that you're going to notice here is that we've got some wheel trays, and they do have some reflectivity to them. And then inside, the rack is going to come out mostly pre-built for us. Subsequent hardware, you're going to see this is the arm that's actually going to go into the trailer hitch there. This has all of the parts we'll need for that. Another wheel tray. You'll notice no reflectivity, so that means this is going to be for the back. Some associated hardware, lock, and then the tools that might be needed to install this. So next up here, let's go ahead and start putting it on the car. Alright, so our next step in installing it is going to be opening up the hitch on your car. In this particular case, I've got a 2-inch hitch, and you'll see that on the rack, if we actually take a look at that, there's an adapter that can be taken on and off using this threaded bolt there. So let's go ahead and toss this right into the car. So this will actually slide right into the hitch, and what you'll want to do is make sure, see if we can catch this, that you get the hole on the hitch lined up. It's right there. If we duck in, you'll notice that the hole and that screw that's there have been lined up together. Our next step to install it is we're going to take our threaded hitch pin and the lock washer. I'm going to send that in. And we can thread this in by hand. But once you get to a point, you've got your 19mm socket there on a wrench. And you'll see you can snug that down, and the hitch gets pretty secure. Keep in mind though, we've got our Saris lock. This lock itself has a key on one side, and the rack does come with one key. So we'll take that, and in here you can unlock and lock. So I'll show you how to lock the rack on. So right here, you'll just go ahead and take your rack or your lock, pop it right on, and that part locks in place. So now you can't unscrew the bolt that goes through because this is locked in place. Next up, we want to go ahead and put the rack onto our mount here. So if you pull this up, it's going to allow the rack to lay flat onto the mount. From here, we need to install the bolt that came with the rack here. To do that, we're going to use a 17mm socket for the nut that goes down below. One on each side. It's pretty nice how there's only 2 nuts to screw this on, and then it comes with our hex wrench or our Allen key to be able to tighten this up. And like that, the rack is tightened on. You can pull this up, which will allow the rack to fold forward. So to show how the bikes go onto the rack, I've got my Trek Farley here. We're just going to go ahead and open up the wheel straps. And then you've got a little push button on top, which allows you to open up these arms. There. And right here. So all you need to do is take the bike here, slide it right into the first position, down on the tire, and once you got that installed, we can do the other side here. So like I was saying, you're going to move this to its most upright position you can, and then squeeze the tire in, and then down low you're going to have the wheel strap, which you just slide right in place and tighten the bike onto the back of the rack. So that's how you install the Saris Super Clamp EX fat bike rack. What is pretty neat is with the fat bikes on it, you can still rock the bike back, so that way your trunk can actually still open. Comes right back up, even with the bike on the back. Thanks for watching this James the Bike Guy. Leave a like and comment below to let me know what you think. Oh, and before you go, click the scale in the center to subscribe for more.